Welcome back to video 2 around ideas are not just the jobs of leaders, and they're really not. And in this short video, I want us to really start to stretch our thinking around how we treat leadership and all the focus that we do put on to leadership in organisations. I'm encouraging you to really spread risk across your business by making sure that you're investing also too in everyone, not just at leadership level, but ideas need to be nurtured across every part of that business. And I'm asking you to think about how can you do that? I'm going to give you 3 questions in this video that we always use with our clients to start to kick off that deep thinking around how they want to redesign or design that learning and development experience. But there's a couple of reasons why I say that obsession with leadership and that focus and investment on leadership does need to be challenged. And I'm not saying you're not going to invest in leaders, but there's a couple of reasons why we need to spread the love and the attention, so to speak. The first one is by purely focusing on leaders and development of leaders only, or largely, is that we are putting the business in a vulnerable position. So intel is in that person. If we have no other way to actually spread or share that intel and knowledge across the business, they leave. We know that's common. Then how do I actually get any value back on that? It's all within one person or a group of leaders as well too. So think about making sure that you will de-risk that risk by not always putting all the pressure and focus on leaders in terms of learning and development. The second point too around why we need to start maybe looking at where we're also going to spread our focus around developing entrepreneurial talent in other parts of the business is that we know why people leave, right? They're leaving because they're not being invested in, they're not being stretched, they don't have any new learning and development experiences. So if we want to retain people, and I talk about why I think retention is not always the smart end goal we need to be working towards, then we need to be making sure that we are creating real opportunities that matter to people to develop different capacity, different talents, different skill sets. And if they're not at that leadership level, what happens to them? So to create an idea portfolio, we've got to start with 3 key questions, and I want to run through those with you. And the first one that we always take our clients through to make sure that we can start to do some serious thinking around this is, how do you measure what's valuable in terms of ideas? So if I'm going to change the way I'm approaching this so I can create a portfolio of ideas consistently in my business, not just at a strategy day once a year and then good luck, everything changes around me, but my ideas are outdated. I need to actually understand how we measure ideas. So that's the first question, that when we want to start to spread this attention and focus beyond leadership and put that responsibility and support into the whole business, first question is, well, what do we measure the value around an idea? What is a valuable idea as a whole of business perspective? The second one is, which is incredibly important, how do we build entrepreneurial talent and capability to keep this constant supply of ideas going beyond just the leadership group? So what are you needing to build in terms of capacity and skill set? That's something that you're going to need to be able to work through and identify. And that's really, really important that you can do that. And then the third question is, what are the roadblocks and the challenges that you have as an organisation to building entrepreneurial talent across the whole business? So where is there going to be pushback? Where will there be threats? Are there skill gaps within the business that will stop you being able to execute that, whereby you have a team that is connected on creating new ideas? So please think about de-risking the business by spreading the entrepreneurial talent capacity building across the whole organisation to make sure that you actually have a constant supply of ideas that matter. So think about those 3 questions. Pop a comment or an idea into the question that we put forward with this video. If you're a pro member, you will get the notes. So those questions are within those notes, so you can come back and work through them and take them back and discuss them, in the business if you wish to. But they're for our pro members, so keep an eye out for that. And as I said, it's great to have you here. This is about different knowledge, different thinking, challenging perspectives. It's also based on our work out in the field alongside clients as we redesign their business through a learning development framework, and getting people to think certainly different by learning different content and then using that in a different way. So enjoy reach out with any questions, and I look forward to seeing you across one of our learning experiences soon. Have a great day.